Hey guys, what's up? This is Andrew from IGN. I'm here with Brian
Malkowitz.
Malkowitz, is
Yeah.
how you pronounce it?
That's kind of what happened with when I did commentary with Destiny. Same thing.
It's a hard last name to pronounce. The guys over there did this Borderlands raid boss fight of Voracidous, we're going to say it's pronounced?
Voracidous or Voracidous. I don't think there's an official wording on how you enunciate that, but...
And yeah, this is the first of two new raid bosses in Sir Hammerlock's Big Game Hunt, which is the new DLC for Borderlands 2. And Brian, can you kind of explain what was the strategy here?
Well, the main strategy of doing this was when you first get them in there. Well, in this one, you can, if you have a bunch of commandos, you can trap the stalker in, a bunch of the turrets to do as much damage as you can while you lead. Chief Niguato, I don't know how you pronounce his name either. It's just a bunch of different pronunciations, but it's pretty much you want to bring down that shield as fast as possible because it's really, really powerful if you don't have the right weapons. And after the chief dies, the raid boss explodes into a bigger form, and he does a lot of heavy damage. So you want to try and keep the chief alive as long as possible, because if he dies, then he does it. He erupts and becomes a lot larger, and he'll do a lot of damage, and you're probably going to die if you don't, get that shield down.
And you guys were using shock weapons to do that?
We were using shock weapons, yeah, to get that shield down. I know at some points you'll see that it says resisting, but we still notice that doing shock against that shield does more damage than the other type of weapon.
Yeah, and that's in general kind of the real stalker strategy as well. So it's kind of
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's amazing how much health he has here. That even once his shield is down, it still takes so long to chip away at it.
Yeah, that's why you see me throwing a bunch of grenades here, electric grenades at him. But
oh, and you guys said you were using singularity grenades too?
Yeah, we're using singularity grenades because in the beginning you can singularity to keep the chief inside with the turrets as well, so that way you can do a bunch of damage to him, just to help with that shield getting that down. And also while the chief is running around, you also have those little minions that you saw running around trying to kill the chief. They actually try to kill him. So that's one thing you want to try and get rid of them as fast as possible. Otherwise, that chief is going to attack him and kill him.
And there's also that corrosive damage that we just saw.
The corrosive damage, yeah, it killed me. Even after the fight, it took me down and it killed me. And then, but even after all that, then there was all this loot that wasn't that great.
Yeah, a couple Seraph crystals. It seems to be kind of the raid boss currency. And there's kind of a new in the lodge at the beginning of the DLC. There's a new Seraph crystal vendor. I think with a couple new weapons. But yeah, I mean, it's a hard fight, though. I mean, you guys did it really quickly, but we shouldn't undersell how hard this fight is.
Yeah, I mean, you saw us do it really quickly, but that, you don't see us all the times we were fighting before we did this. We won this one because we did it plenty of times before this.
And one interesting thing to note, playing through this on normal, it actually does put him at level 32, which is really interesting.
32, yeah. That's new for a raid boss. I've never seen that before.
Right, exactly. And it makes him stupidly easy. So I would highly recommend playing on True Vault Hunter mode to make sure that doesn't happen.
If you want the challenge, and do it on that, unless you just want to beat him real quick. But I mean, I'm assuming the loot is going to be level 32.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, the loot is scaled to that level as well.
Okay, so. Yeah, I would assume so. But that's that's the first time I've ever seen that, because every raid boss has been level 50, no matter what playthrough you were on.
Yeah, maybe they're trying to make it more accessible or something.
Yeah, could be.
But cool. Well, Brian, I appreciate you sitting down today. This is definitely a very quick and efficient playthrough. You guys did good work.
Thank you.
And yeah, for all your Borderlands 2 raid boss needs, keep it locked to IGN.